Okay, so I'm just gonna dive in and get started with the eyes. Today I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. I love this palette. I use it all the time. It just has so many good universal colors and transition colors. They're fun for the holidays, especially for fall. They're perfect in my opinion. So first off, we're gonna go in with this transition shade right here, and I'm using my Morphe 441. I'm just gonna go right underneath that eyebrow bone, so in our crease. And I'm not gonna be too precise. This is just a transition color, so I want it to just be nice and blended. And I dip my brush, I would say 3 to 4 times with this color, just to make sure I really get that pigment on there, so later we can have that transitional ombre look or effect. The next transition shade I'm gonna use is the one right next to the first one that I used, which is this one right here. It's just a shade darker and a little bit of a more rosy tone, but they're beautiful blended together. I'm going in with that same N441 brush by Morphe. And again, windshield wiper motions, kind of with circular motions as well. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade right underneath it, the first shade that we used, but right underneath it. And I'm gonna start just building my crease, but not really blending up, just keeping it right in that crease. And this brush I'm gonna use is the M433. So I am going to start on the outer corner. I do want to bring this in, but like I said, I don't want to blow it out as much as the other colors that we used. I'm gonna go in with the same exact brush I just used, but I'm gonna use this color instead. It's a chocolatier brown than the one we used before, but it's still nice and light. But I'm gonna go in exactly where I just went in with that crease work, just to build it a little bit more. This look just consists of blending and building. That's the easiest way that I can explain it. So don't be afraid to continue to grab that color so we can get that ombre effect. Or so you can. It's like I'm sitting there doing your makeup. So you can get that ombre effect. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora Pro Tapered Crease number 19 brush. It looks like this. And I'm just gonna blow it out a little bit. Has nothing on it. I'm just kind of blending, making sure those colors aren't grasping any part of my skin. Using that Morphe M433 brush again, I'm gonna go in with this chocolate brown. It's a little bit deeper than the one that I just used. And I'm gonna kind of keep it pretty low beneath the crease in the outer corner. And then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. keeping that really on the outside. You can kind of bring it in. Once you've deposited the color, you can bring it toward the inner corner of the eye just to blend. But I want to keep that darker color on the outside of my eye. Next, I'm gonna take the Pro Bullet Crease number 86, and this is by Sephora as well. This is nice to kind of build the outer pie with a darker shade. So now I'm gonna take this shade next, right here, and I'm gonna keep that just on the outer corner and build that pie. Taking that dark brown, I'm gonna just deposit it right on the outer corner of the pie. It's hard to not pull my eye for this look, like this, but I will try my best. I'm gonna take that same exact color we were just using, but I'm gonna use the Pro Shader 18 brush by Sephora. I like how small it is, has a little dome shape, so you can do a lot with it, whether you want to do under eye work, or even what I'm about to show you is kind of create that wing effect for your eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the brush and I'm gonna start from the outer corner of my eye and brush up toward my eyebrow. Now where that area ended, where I kind of created that shadow wing, I'm gonna connect that shadow wing into the crease. That's gonna help really make a more defined crease and a more defined eye look. So it's not just so blended out. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to kind of buff out the end because it is a lot sharper than this side. Now I'm gonna add these two shades and I'm gonna mix them together. I know these are a lot of colors, but it's just being creative with the colors. I've used a lot of warm colors, a lot of amber colors. And now I'm taking that M433 brush with those colors on it, and I'm just gonna go right into the crease because I wanna add some of that red warmth. Anyways, this is a 19S brush by Facade. And I'm gonna take that very first color that we used, this light brown color, or beige, and I'm gonna dip my brush in that, and I'm gonna use that for my lid. So very minimal lid work for this look, just to brighten it up. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Stila waterproof liquid eyeliner, Stay All Day. And I'm gonna make a wing. Just a small one, I don't want anything too heavy because this eye is already heavy and I have lash extensions, so I think just a nice outline of the outer lid on top with a little bit of a flick on the end would be really pretty. Okay, so since we're done with the wing liner, I'm gonna go in with this itty little bitty Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencil. It's just in black. You can take any black eyeliner that you want. I'm just gonna go in the inner part of my waterline and really build that up without making that face. And I'm really gonna build that liner up because I want this to be a very fierce, sexy look. And so I'm gonna take this shade right here and just brush that all the way around my eye on the bottom first. I want to keep it close enough to my eye, but I also want to bring it down so that you can see I have finished the look that way. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't. I'm gonna go in with this shade, and then I'm gonna go in with this shade. And I'm just gonna mix those, and that'll be it for the bottom of my eye as far as eyeshadow goes. But yeah, I love wearing this look for a daytime when you need a full glam. At night, you can always just switch up the lip and make it a little bit more dramatic if you'd like. In my opinion, this is pretty dramatic already. I'm gonna finish this eye look with my favorite mascara by Hourglass Cosmetics. I love, love, love this mascara. If you like Better Than Sex mascara, you're gonna love this because this is very similar in the finish. I am a person that loves to layer my mascara over and over again without it being clumpy, and this mascara does that. It builds volume, it lengths, and my favorite part of all, it doesn't smear and it doesn't flake. So I have finished this eye look, and we're just gonna top this off with a beautiful lip that's nude but still gives you color, which I think is always important when you have a big eye look, is to do something a little bit more on the nude side. Today I'm gonna use the Hourglass, I don't know if you can see it, the Hourglass lipstick, ultra slim and sleek modern packaging. How beautiful is this? You whip this out at girls' dinner or wherever you're at and people go, what is that thing? It is so cool, I love it. The best part about it is that it's refillable, so if you like any of the colors in this line, the Confession line, that's what it's called, the Confession lipstick, you can just swap it out. You just buy the color online and you swap out the cap. That way you don't have to buy a bunch of these beautiful caps. But yeah, I love it. It's super creamy, super high coverage lipstick. It's pretty long wearing. It is not transfer proof, but that's kind of a given because the only thing that's transfer proof is usually like a liquid matte lipstick, whereas this is not liquid matte. It's more of a velvet cream finish. And right now I am lining my lips with the only liner that I own and use, because I'll never switch. I don't care what it is. This is Oak by MAC. It's so pretty. It's just the right color for any lip or any nude lip. On me, it does end up looking a little bit more on the rosy kind of pink side. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna be coming out with a lot more mini tutorials like face, brows. So please keep watching and continue to follow me. Thanks. XOXO, Miss Louise.